Good morning, children. Today we are going to discuss about sphere. Okay, this is our sphere chapter. Actually, the last topic of our mensuration. So we'll discuss what is a sphere. So what is a sphere? Actually, sphere is a three-dimensional shape. Okay, so we can say here that a sphere is a three-dimensional shape. How? See this one time. I would like to show you from here how it is a three-dimensional shape. Here let me draw this. It will be drawn here in a few seconds only. See, okay, now it has come here. See, so here this is our sphere. Okay, one thing, this is your x-axis. Okay, this is your y-axis. See, and this is your z-axis. This one, z-axis. When I rotate this shape along these three axes, we'll see that the figure will not change. The figure will not change only. See here, if I am rotating this, okay, if I am rotating this along this figure along this x-axis, see here one time, see now this along x-axis I am rotating. Okay, so what changes you are observing? It is the same thing only. It is that same thing only. See, if I rotate this figure along this here y-axis, see, also the same figure it is everywhere. See, same figure. If I rotate this along this z-axis, okay, along this z-axis, even then it will not change. See, do you observe any change? No, not at all. So this is your sphere, and its half is called hemisphere. You want to see that? Then see hemisphere also. Here is that hemisphere. Okay, this shape is called a hemisphere. Okay, what is hemisphere? See this. Now this also I will rotate along x, y and z. Then you will observe what is happening here. See, along axis, see, it is just half of the sphere. See nicely, just half. No, see, now if I get two such hemispheres, if I get two such hemispheres and I join it together, if I join them together only, so what will it will become? It will also become like a sphere. See this one time. Okay, see, this is one is hemisphere, and here is that second hemisphere. Now this will go on this hemisphere. So here this two will become, actually these two, when they will be joined together, they will become like a sphere. Okay, understood? See, actually these two are separate things. Okay, these two are just separate only. See here, this is also a hemisphere. When this will be joined here, so it will become a sphere. Now what is the volume and surface area of the hemisphere? That you would like to know. So here is that, what is the volume and surface area of a sphere? I would like to show you from this slides here. See, first of all, the volume of the sphere. See, this is the volume of a sphere only. It is opening here. It will take a second, bit second will take there. So actually in the case of a sphere only we deal with the radius. Okay, height is not considered here. So this is the volume of the sphere, this part. Okay, this is the formula of the volume of the sphere. This is the volume. Okay, and this is called the surface area of the sphere. Okay, so today we are going to discuss about this volume and surface area only of a sphere. Okay, see this one time. In the videos we have solved some questions. I hope that will be very beneficial for you. See that. the volume. These questions I have written in this question. One time see in this question. In this question, see what is given here. They have asking that how many spheres can be made from a metallic cylinder. Okay, so one thing understand here, in the case of recasting, when we are discussing about reshape, what does not change? Only one thing does not change, and that thing is called volume of the object. So always remember, in the case of reshape, volume does not change. Okay, so without changing the volume, we'll solve this here. See this. Okay, so in this questions we have done the same thing. See nicely. Okay, so let us see here. First of all, now this is the last topic of your solution. So we are doing what we have to do. We have to consider given. Here, given is what is fair. See, what is fair are they given? They are given that diameter is equal to, you understand? That is what? Radius is equal to 12 is 6. This is for the sphere. Now what they have given for the cylinder? 4 cylinder they have given. Radius is not given, diameter is given, and the height is given. Okay. So what is the diameter of cylinder? Diameter is given 8 centimeters. That means what? Radius is equal to 4 centimeters. And what else is given? Height is given. Height of cylinder. So height is also height is equal to 18 centimeters. 90 centimeters. Clear? So this information they have given. I am writing here in this corner also. So that can be only sphere, radius is equal to 6, cylinder, radius is equal to 4, height is equal to 90 centimeters. Now what will happen? See, from this cylinder, see here, from this cylinder, we will make one sphere. That means volume of, suppose this is cylinder and this is sphere. That means volume of this and volume of this will be the same only. Okay, so they are asking how many spheres. That means the size of a sphere is small as compared to the volume of that one cylinder here. So we'll start this topic like this. Okay, everything you have written here. Now I'm just solving this. Okay. Our solution will be given by volume of sphere is equal to volume of cylinder x cos r form. So we can say that x into volume of one sphere is equal to volume of all the formulas we are going on. It is x 4 by 3 pi r cube. That is equal to 4 pi r square h. Pi r square h. Everything I have written there in that previous there. So now pi and pi is cancelled only. So now x is equal to r square okay, that is what the radius of cylinder was given. Radius was given 4, that is 4 into 4. Height was given 90. Here, then 4 here. Radius of sphere was also given. That was 6 only. So how many space can, how many balls can I count them? That's 6 there, 4, 4 times 6. And 5. So total 5 balls has been formed by that shape. So we see that here that 5 balls has been made from such spheres. Okay, so from such cylinder. Okay, whose volume was given. Now in the next questions we'll discuss something more here. See what is that question. In this question they have given us surface area, we have to find the volume. So say this. Now what we have to find? We have to find the volume 4 by 3 pi r cube. Okay. For that I need the value of r here. For that they have given this. So now calculate it first. So r square is equal to 4 into 22 by 7 into r square is equal to 154. So we can see that r square is equal to 154 by 7 by 24. So 154. That means here r is equal to under 49 by 4. So we can say radius is equal to 7 by 2 centimeter. It's not twice. You can divide this further, but I will not divide because this is going to be used in my problem here. So now radius we have found. So now we can find the volume also. They have given us the radius. So we can say volume of the sphere, of this sphere, radius is 7 by 2. Volume of the sphere is equal to 4 by 3 pi r cube. 4 by 3 pi r cube. That means radius is given. Okay. So it is 4 by 3 into 22 by 7. That is 7 by 2, 7 by 2. Okay, we have written the formula here. Okay, now what? So its answer, I think, if we come and multiply this, this will become around 179.3, 179.6 centimeter cube. So this is the volume of the sphere. So we have found the volume here by using that things given in that question. Now it's very easy, students. We just find the radius. In the case of a sphere, volume will automatically come. Volume what? Surface area will also automatically. In the next video we will see about that surface area. Today we will see only about the volume. So one question I am writing here. See here, the surface area for a sphere is given. We have to find its radius. Okay, that also we can do. See this, how easy it is. This calculation I had done earlier because this is lengthy calculations, it would have taken time. So when you solve this, it will come like this only. It may come like your decimal also, but it have to write like this because the square is here, r square. So we'll try to find such numbers which are perfect square, and here 441 and 16 is a perfect square. So that is what I have written. Okay, understood? By using the surface area we found the radius also, and we can find the volume of this sphere also. So class, today we have learned about volume, some questions related to surface area also. So you will try to find out the solutions in your book also. Questions will be given there, so try to find out, and always join the online classes because in that classes most of your problems will be solved there only. This is just a guide, this is just a it can help you if you could not understand any topic and your teacher is not there. So for these things these videos are there, but the most that knowledge will come from your online classes. So do join the online classes, don't forget to join that. Okay, thank you class, thank you very much.